Hey guys, it's Miss Larios, and I'm going to read to you The Great Reindeer Rebellion. This is written by Lisa Trumbrar, and it's illustrated by Jenny Ho. Now, if you look at the cover, what do you think this book is about? This little guy, this little reindeer says strike. This one says no pay, no sleigh. Do you know what a rebellion means? All right, let's see what it's about. 'Twas the week before Christmas, and somewhere up north, dear Santa was frantic. He paced back and forth. He had just heard some news that he sure didn't like. It seemed that the reindeer were going on strike. Yes, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, even Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. They said, "We are finished. We've had quite enough of pulling your sleigh with such big, heavy stuff. We're striking, dear Santa, and until things get better, no pulling or flying. We're in this together." So Santa decided, that's fine, be that way. I'm sure I'll find others who will pull my sleigh. He wrote up a want ad for lands far near. Please come and help Santa, or no Christmas this year. No pay, no sleigh, strike, help wanted. So they're putting up help wanted signs, okay? Soon creatures came running and leaping and clopping, hopping and flying and creeping and ropping. So many to choose from. Which one should I pick? I'll show those old reindeer they can't stop Saint Nick. Let's start with the pooches. Yes, dogs would be best. And then he looked them all up and he gave them a test. To the top of my wall, to the top of my roof, and the dogs started scrambling and barking, woof, woof. They're flying, I knew it, St. Nick began yelling. But then those 8 dogs started sniffing and smelling. What do you think they're smelling at? Do you see this? There's food, the dogs whispered. Yes, food, come this way. And the dogs scampered up, forgetting the sleigh. I won't be discouraged. Come on, cats, it's showtime. The cats trotted over and were harnessed in no time. Go, fly, Santa hollered, to the top of that hill, so the cats all dashed forward, and they'd be running still if not for the stray mouse that ran in their way. They shook off their harness. No flying today. No pooches, nor felines. What am I to do? How about some true flyers, called Santa. Yoo-hoo! Flamingos, he summoned. It's your turn. Let's go. And I must say, your pink looks divine in the snow. They soared up to the roof, where they gracefully perched. You've got it, said Santa. But they started to lurch. On one leg they wobbled and hobbled and slipped up, and soon they lost their balance. Oh, how they tripped up. And just then came 8 hopefuls a-hopping along. I think we can help, and we're all very strong. Yes, yes, welcome Santa. I think you will do. And then he harnessed them up, those 8 red kangaroos. That's it, declared Santa. You're hired. Let's go. But the hoppers soon struggled. They started to slow. They stopped, then they stumbled. They looked quite ashamed, for their pouches were loaded. This weight was to blame. We took all your presents, the red rooster said sadly. I'm sorry, dear Santa, for behaving so badly. And then Santa heard it, a trumpeting sound, as 8 marching elephants shook up the cold ground. Good fellow, we'll help you. We're sturdy and steady. So he harnessed them up, and the great beasts were ready. They stomped, then took off. Nick said, you can do it. They sailed to the rooftop, and they fell right through it. You're too heavy, griped Santa as he helped them to stand. Isn't anyone out there who can give me a hand? No sniffers, no chasers, no animal grouches, no one-legged birds, and no creatures with pouches. Well, who should come over but the reindeer? How strange. We'll help you, dear Santa, but a few things must change. A whirlpool and a sauna would make us quite able, and real beds, not grass, and a heater. Oh, and cable. You will have it and more. That's a promise, a fact. And then the reindeer and Santa signed a lifelong contract. Look what they're watching. They're watching Frosty the Snowman. And that's how it happens that near Christmas Day, you'll always see Santa and pulling his sleigh are 8 trusty reindeer who love being in flight. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. I think Santa delivered on his promise. Look at that. Did you guys like this book? I love this book. All right, guys. Thank you.